Hello!
Hello!
And welcome. Tonight, we are joined by some same faces, some new faces, for the very first Quest Accepted Community Adventures. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
My name is Matt. I'm playing Ollie. He's a Turtle Paladin. Move it that way.
I am Marco, and I am playing Silas Chantrell, the Elven Druid. Move it that way.
I'm Estelle. I am playing the rogue Isser Runway. Let's go that way.
I am Steve, and I am playing Collector Cade, a monk of drunken, disorderly conduct. And I'll move it this way.
Hello everyone, I am Sky, and I am very happy to be part of the Quest Accepted kind of community, and I am going to be the Game Master for the Shadow of Gods. I'm really excited to be here.
This has been a long time coming. We've been trying to plan this for a couple weeks now, and we're very excited to bring it to you. When this goes out on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let us know your favorite moments. Let us know what you think's going to happen. And
tell us who you think the straight man of the group is. 'Cause I don't think that
yeah,
much.
give us all your theories. Yeah, and then part 2 next week.
You got Amazon Prime? You know what that also brings you? Not Herc. Herc's below me. But you know what that also brings you? Brings you a free Twitch Prime subscription. Now, what you can do with that Twitch Prime subscription...
My God!
Oh!
Oh,
Is
God.
do what Toad just did.
Do exactly what Toad just did.
Do exactly
Oh.
what JJ Toad did.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! If you have Amazon Prime, if you like us well enough, then come on down, subscribe to us for free, and it helps us out. But it also helps you skip all the ads, so that way you don't miss out on any fun stuff that might happen.
Thank you, Toad. That's
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
Every month you have to re-up. It doesn't automatically resubscribe you, so you'll get your sub given back to you. You can give it to somebody else, or you can give it back to us, which is pretty awesome.
It's true, and you'll get another 2 thumbs up from Sabir.
Yes, you will.
What would Sabir say, knowing that JJ Toad just subscribed with their Amazon Prime?
Todd, JJ Todd, it is welcome to meet you. Please sit down in these special benches and watch the party. If you did not know, you have now entered in a chance to win. Yes, we don't gamble here. It is against. But now, you with your Twitch Prime and your subscription, you have a chance to win that once we hit 100, which you also helped out by following us. One away. Oh my God. All we need is one more, and there's a potential for you to win. It's crazy. I would bet money on Moosbarax Arena, because we also have those. It's like a canteen. It's like...
That was very accurate. I was like, okay, awesome. Wait, what?
You go to Moosbarak, you sit down, you watch a gladiator fight, and then you get parched because of hot sun. It is our coat after all. You walk outside, you get yourself a free tumbler. Not free, sorry. Free if you're subscribed. You go back to the fight, and maybe you even see Ragari slay her enemies.
So yeah, one away.
One away.
And
Just
if you
one
got
more.
if you got Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription, and Sabir would love it. And then he'll tell you a story.
A really bad story, but a story nonetheless.
He's learning from Shun. He's getting there.
We're
Yeah.
working on it. It is all right. We will be there. We get it. It is.
I think I got the message across, did I?
Yeah, I mean, you got the message, but it's the details, like pick and choose.
Oh, okay. Too many details. Got it.
Oh, that was fun. Guys, I love the fact that we do this.
I love the fact that we do dumb stuff.
This is
Best
so
part of my
good.
week.
All right, so we are affiliates. We are sponsored by Gamer Grind Coffee Co. If you go to the About section, there is a link where you can go and help support the channel get yourself some nice coffees for gamers. They have some really great flavors. I have ordered for myself the Checkpoint coffee. I believe it was Bird Strike ordered the biscotti flavor. They have a ton of different kinds, and they're all kind of themed and fun and cool. And if you're not a coffee fan, they do have some really cool merch that will still, again, help support the channel, like stickers and hats and hoodies and mugs for your coffee. And so it's just a really good time. And so we thank you very much to Gamer Grind Coffee Co. and for everyone that helps to support the channel. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
My mom, you got campaign coffee, so there you go.
Oh, you just got it? Dope.
Be like my mom.
Be like
my mom.
Be like my mom watches. She gets her own. She's
our mom, comrade.
She's our mom, comrade. Okay. Are we ready to get started?
Oh boy.
I believe so.
Well, we have something special for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the intro.
The husk of the gods loom like a vast, petrified landscape. Their colossal forms sprawled across the horizon in grotesque stillness. The remains are not just a body, they are a monument of decay, craggy and distorted silhouette, rising from the earth. They are once my forms, now fractured and crumbling under the weight of ages. Parts of it have turned to stone, weathered by time, while other portions are still fleshy, through shriveled in action, resembling desecrated leather stretched over broken bones. Jagged ribs, the size of towers, often stab into the skies, and their gaping maws lie open, frozen in their final screams. Enclaves sit precariously on the edge of these forms, kind of nestled, sometimes in the clefts between the god's shoulder or neck, or sometimes living in their rib cages, legs, heads, as if humanity clings to the carcasses of these divine beings as a place of final refuge. Buildings and shacks have been built into the rough terrain, some even using parts of the god's bones as structural supports or scaffolding. These enclaves are ramshackles but intricate, like a series of parasite structures latched onto these fallen gods, taking whatever shelter and resources it can offer. Rope bridges and ladders wind between the gods' bones, and small tunnels often lead deeper into their decayed fleshes, where some daring inhabitants have made home. Between these monuments of decay and these gods are paths of sorts. These gods, kind of clinging on to their divine remnants, often give valuable resources to the communities they have, whether that be some kind of iron or steel or a way to kind of grow food, as oftentimes their divine remnants soak into the ground in a nearby area, their divine influence still keeping these areas and enclaves alive. And so vast trading networks kind of span between them. And some individuals tend to often travel between them, and these are known as wanderers or travelers. With this kind of in mind, we have a certain group of individuals that have been invited of sorts to one of these enclaves who has seemingly been abandoned. They haven't heard any words from this place, and letters have been sent to our dear companions, asking them so kindly to kind of join and see what's going on. So with this in mind, we're going to be kind of pulling up a letter here shortly. Adventurers, you have been selected, though perhaps not for your reputation. The city of Mathern, once a bustling center of trade and life, now lies desolate, seemingly abandoned overnight. The reason for its sudden silence remains unknown, though rumors persist of its unimaginable rewards hidden within its forgotten streets. We seek those with resolve, those who understand that the line between bravery and folly is often razor thin. If you are capable of facing the unknown and uncovering what lies within, Mathern's wealth is yours for the taking. This is not a quest for the famed or ennobled, but those who have been overlooked, underestimated, or unwanted. Rewards will be significant, we assure you. Mathern has more to offer than just its eerie quiet. Should you choose to accept this invitation, entry is through the south gate. Survival is not guaranteed, but the opportunity is unparalleled. Proceed wisely, the keepers of Mathern. And with this, we see our craggly, interesting crew, one by one, going to the southern tower. The desert wind slowly filling the silence. Would you like to introduce Ollie?
Ali is a weathered turtle. His eyes hide something mysterious or senile. It's kind of hard to tell, really. He's got a hunched back and a very broad shell with thorns sticking out of wild angles. He carries with himself a rather large, almost porous hammer bone. Helps him write.
So as you kind of approach Mathern, you see this giant kind of tower, almost same disc. Here, I'm going to be showing a picture of that here, showing that to everyone. Here we go.
Let me get my readers, hold on.
and here we go. So, you kind of stumble upon this old, weathered tower that seems to have been crumbling for quite some time. There's like a heavy stillness in the air, but kind of maybe by chance, by luck, or maybe some kind of fate, you kind of hear something behind you. Would you like to introduce Collector Cade?
Collector Cade is, what would some approve as middle-aged man, but he seems a little different. His skin is cracked from face to hands, almost resembling of where he came from, his settlement of Tearfall. And he wears a mask or a visor that would normally help people that live in there as to not get the salt from the salt flats that surround the area into their eyes, and they can't complete their work. He has a quarterstaff that he holds on to, and he's just making his way very slowly. But the path he has walked is true.
Collector Cade, kind of as you get closer and closer to Mather, and you see this turtle-esque figure, kind of maybe dreary from travels, kind of maybe 40, 50 feet in front of you. The sand dunes, the shifting sands, the wind, maybe having obscured your view previously. And Ollie would also hear footsteps behind.
Oh. Hello.
Hello. You come to Mathern.
Is that where we are?
It is a tower. It is where I'm heading.
Oh. It's changed names again. I guess that's where I'm heading to.
Are you friend or foe?
Oh, I'm Ollie. Are you friend or foe?
I am friend.
Nice to meet you,
Name-
friend.
Name's Cade.
Well, now, is your name friend or Cade? Who's foe?
I'll look around.
No one for now.
Okay.
But it is Cade nonetheless.
Cade nonetheless. Got it. I won't remember. But I will try to remember your eyes. Or at least the light behind them for now.
Understandable.
So, as you two are kind of briefly chatting, maybe about 50, 40 feet over to the east, Silas, as you kind of approach the outer tower, which is kind of the view tower of Mather, the city lies about 100, 200 feet past the tower. You see these two figures, a turtle and some kind of individual that has like this extremely wrinkling, weathered skin off in the distance. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna approach. It looks like they're where I'm headed as well, so I'm gonna approach. Silas is a elf. Has a few wrinkles, also about middle age. He has like red and matted dreads that go down like halfway down his back. He wears simple cloth robes and kind of like a long sort of like protective, I guess you would call it like a skirt or a robe of some sort. Two sort of scarves flap violently in the wind as I'm in the middle of the strong breeze. Walking with a staff made of yew that has some adornments on it, some simple adornments, and every so often there's like this bulbous sort of, it looks as if you took paint and dropped it into water, it comes out of the yew, and then and like I kind of shake the stick and it goes back into it and forms into the simple yew stick again. And then on my back I have a shield made out of a giant turtle shell, um, and and I have my sack of my ingredients, of all the stuff that I use. Hi there.
Is that foe?
I do not know.
My name's Silas Chantrell. I am no foe. Hey, Ollie Oxenfree. Good to see you again, man. Good to meet you again. How you doing?
Who are you?
My name is, you can call me Silas. Come on. Met a few times over the centuries. You know your buddy Silas.
Silent.
He does this every time, man. It's pretty funny. It's like an inside joke between us. He's kooky. What's your name, man?
The name is Cade.
And what brings you boys to Mathern?
I'm like hobbling my way over to Silas and just kind of walking around.
Walking around me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've approached. I'm with you guys. He's just like walking around. Yeah, man. He does this stuff all the time. It's crazy.
What brings you here?
I heard some people went disappearing and has been asked to kind of come and investigate, make sure everything's all right, see what went wrong, what's going on. It's just making sure people are all right, just seeing what happened. You see someone in trouble, you go and you help.
At this point, I have my head to the shell. How long have you been here, Mother?
It's his
It's
mom
been
this time, man.
It's been so long.
It's always someone different, man.
Yeah,
I've never
and
been
I'm
his
gonna-
mom before.
Gonna try and take it off.
Oh, okay. All right.
Come on.
All right.
It's time for
There
your
you
nap.
go. I take the shield off. You enjoy that, man. Hey, when someone's having a bad trip, you just want to make sure that they're peaceful. Just chill.
I'm just gonna set it on the ground.
Then I take it as foe. I mean, friend.
Yeah, man. I think I'm friend to everyone. I try to be. I mean, no reason to give bad vibes. No reason to give anyone to hurt you, man.
So, as kind of all three of you are talking, would you like to introduce Ether on the way, Estelle? And how close would you say they are as well?
I think she would have wanted to sneak as close as possible before just popping into conversation. So, is there runway? She appears to be human, but she has charcoal black hair with shocks of white throughout it. Her eyes are blue, and the pupils within them are reflective, much like a cat's, and they reflect blue back out. She has an ensemble of like red, black, and white like clothing, and her sort of capelet mantle, sort of the tendrils sort of shift in wind even if it's not there, and if she's standing against shadows, it looks like they fade into the shadows themselves, sometimes leaving her looking like a floating head.
Are you currently like looking like a floating head right now?
If there are shadows nearby, and I'm going to assume yes, because there's a tower there at least.
So, with that in mind, the kind of shadowy, sandy tower seems to have cast like a shadow right next to you, all of you.
All right. I step out of the shadows. I just materialize from the shadows.
I'm just like
Oh.
staring at her. Do you? And I look to Cade. Do you see that person?
I just kind of draw a line in the sand.
Hello.
And just kind of widen my stance a little bit and just
Yeah, I see
Hello.
someone.
And I step out of the shadow of the tower, and you can see I have an entire body now.
Okay, she's real, man. That was trippy, man.
I walk over. I sort of merrily walk over. Hello. What are you all here for? I know what I'm here for, I think. What are you here for?
I was on the ground just like pouring sand over the shell. Alright, I told you I'd get you that funeral. Stop yelling at me.
You can't make soup out of just the shell, mister. You gotta have like the whole thing in it.
No. That's his mom, man.
I don't judge if he wants to eat his mother, but you need something there.
Oh, I've eaten relatives before. They're not that great. Unless they're funny, then they taste
Ooh. Do you like also eat the marrow? You like break the bones and suck it out of them as well?
No. But I might
Oh.
start.
It's very tasty.
I feel like that is a waste of a body, a soul.
To eat
Nah,
them or
man.
to not eat them?
It's the best thing you can do with the disease, man. We're all part of like the circle of life. It's all about using and reusing, and like if you just bury it, like in this desolate world, things don't grow that well. But if you can get where I'm from Silver Spire. We don't have a whole lot of stuff that grows in the ground, man. So I think it's really smart and responsible. What's your name? Yeah.
You don't know my name?
Did you say your? I'm sorry. I was just so
I know,
distracted
no,
by your
it's
head floating in the air that
oh,
I
I
just
love
did not. What was your name? Did you say your
oh.
name?
People usually like yell out my name at me, so I'm kind of used to people yelling at me. So it surprised me that people don't know. I'm Isser Runway.
Isser Runway.
Yeah, that's what people kept yelling at me. So I think that's my name.
Isser, you. That's many people gave you the same name.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
That's really
They
cool.
they'd see me coming in from like the shadow and be like, Isser Runway.
How
That
do
is the
people
name
know
they
your
gave you.
name?
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
like
very
it.
nice to meet you, Isra. I think it's very responsible of you to like take the marrow of bones of the deceased, as
Who
long
are
as it's
you?
safe to eat. My name is Silas Chantrell. You can just call me Cy or
Oh,
Silas or
okay,
Mr.
Sai.
Chantrell if you
Can I call you
feel.
Sai Sai?
You can call me whatever you want, little miss.
Oh boy, nicknames mean that we're friends, right?
And let me. Oh yeah, absolutely. Of course we're
Oh,
friends,
Sai
man. Yeah.
Sai.
I put my arm around Sai Sai. This is Ricky.
Did you
I'm
lie to me about your name?
I'm Ricky this time to him. Sometimes he gives me a different name every time. We've known each other
Oh,
for
oh, he like oh, this
centuries,
is like how people
man.
yell at you like different names and
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I'm Ricky sometimes. Last time I think it was Tommy, and the time before that, for some reason, it was just pointy ears. And then one time
Oh.
it was go away.
Oh, I
I
hear that
miss
too for
that
my own
guy.
name. It must be a common name.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, I miss him.
What's your name? Turtle. What's your name?
I have been called Turtle in so long.
Do you like it?
No, I go by
Oh,
Ollie now.
Ollie. Okay. I don't know how to turn that into a nickname.
I call him Ollie Ollie Oxenfree sometimes, but that's not very short.
No,
It's funny
but that's
because I'm a
okay.
turtle and not an ox.
What about you?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna turn to Collector Cade. Where are you? What do people yell when they see you?
They just yell collector.
Oh, that's
Is
a neat
that
name.
is that like your name or
It is a title of sorts.
Ooh, what's that
must
mean?
very important, man?
I am just a humble servant of the Aquari.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That sounds important. What's the Aquari?
You don't know of the Aquari.
What I know about the Aquari, GM?
Probably my very minor things, like they help to collect the dead. And that's where it kind of ends, for your knowledge.
They're debt collectors.
No, dead. They collect the
Oh.
dead.
It's the IRS.
It's me! You're all fucked now!
You forgot to fill out that W-9.
Okay, they collect the dead. I think I have helped out with the Aquari sometimes. You know, I help to put people to rest sometimes. and,
Oh,
you know, in the last moments of their life, sometimes.
I think you showed up sometimes after I left.
Did you leave a
yeah.
lot of dead people in your wake?
Well, what are you guys doing out here?
Stalling.
Stalling? Stalling for what? Is this another
Nothing.
trap?
Nothing.
Maybe we don't want to go to Mathern. Not yet.
Oh, I'm going there. It's a really nice place.
Yeah? What are you going to do to Mathern? I got this letter, and it
Oh.
sounds like there might be some people in trouble, so I'm
I
gonna
got a
go.
letter too.
What's yours say?
I want a
Um,
letter.
It says, adventurers, you have been selected. Though perhaps not for your reputation, the city of Mathern, once a bustling center of trade and life, now lies this word is so tricky, guys.
That's desolate.
So
Desolate. Means there's like
desolate.
no one there and it's empty and like dead. I got the same letter.
Oh,
So it's
does
Same.
it say the same thing? Let's compare notes.
we
I
compare
just
the
got
notes.
this one that
Right
says
next to each other.
B. I wanted a letter.
Did
You don't have a
Ollie?
letter, Ollie?
No.
You can have mine, man.
And on his back, attached to one of the spikes, is the letter.
Wait, man, you totally got one. Here, let me look. Oh, wait. I got this. Do you want to see a magic trick, Ollie?
Oh, I want to see the magic.
Sure.
I pulled a note from behind him. That's your letter, man. Here you go.
Hey, this guy sucks at magic.
Sometimes, man.
I didn't say that too loud, did I, Ricky?
Nah, man, you said it at the perfect volume, man.
I got a letter too.
There you go.
Where are we going?
Mathern, let's go there, silly.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, be kind of in the tower, kind of in between you and Nathern's tower, the one casting the shadow kind of over y'all right now. You see kind of figure kind of stumble out. He kind of turns to the side a little bit and kind of just stares you down. As if his day is very fundamentally being ruined by the sight of all four of you. And as you kind of look at him, get a really good kind of glimpse of what he looks like.
He's creepy.
He looks nice.
Oh, apologies for small images, everyone. But he kind of has like a whitish robe,
What are his
stained
vibes?
with blood. He seems covered in blood and tired. And he has these extremely sunken eyes, and he's just staring you down with like a dead glare, telling you to get the fuck out, basically.
Do I gather that he's surprised to see us, or he's expecting us?
He seems ambivalent.
He seems ambivalent.
He doesn't really care that you're there. He's just more so annoyed than anything.
Okay.
I want to run up to him.
I'll slowly walk behind.
Hi, foe. That's foe, right, Cade?
Judging by the blood.
What
Maybe.
brings you here?
Oh, we got some letters. We're going to Mathern.
Mathern.
Yeah.
Have you not heard about what's going on? Oh, please, do you have any food? Please.
Yeah,
know.
man, I do. Hold on.
Very hungry.
Here
We're
you
all
go,
kind of
man.
food if you think about it.
I mean, yes.
There you go, man. And I give him some mushrooms.
Do you accept the gift of life?
What the fuck is this? He just tosses it to the side.
Whoa, man.
No, nay.
You do not accept the gift of life.
Accept the gift of flesh.
Oh, he doesn't.
Have you ever tasted flesh before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah!
Oh.
I'm glad I have some kind of friend amongst your ranks. The taste of flesh.
I give
can
him
just
a
bite
very
into it.
I give him a very huge smile, revealing my little fangs.
Can I kind of do like I want to say insight check, but just kind of like read his body language. There we
Yeah,
go. It was read
yeah.
his body language first, and then like.
You're kidding. Yeah, so go ahead and roll an insight check then. You can do that in person if you want.
Because I mean, just the way that he was kind of like walking up to us, I just kind of want to view his glide, I guess.
So he kind of seems standoffish. Let's roll.
All right, that's
You can tell by the way he uses walk.
That's going to be a insight is a 10.
He seems to be kind of gauging you all right now as well, as much as you're gauging him. But outside of that, you see no hostility, but you also don't see much friendliness either. It's really hard to tell.
I'm gonna step over here and just pick up the mushrooms that he threw on the ground, and I'm gonna take a seed out. I'm like, all right, I don't have a whole lot of these, but let me try something out. And I close my hand around the seeds, and when I open them, there's a little bit of fresh fruit. There's like 5 or 6 grapes.
Oh,
I drew
that's a good magic
I
trick.
bloomed some seeds, some grape seeds. I'm like, is this maybe more appealing to you, my friend?
Very pretty, but no,
They're fleshy.
that's not going to
All right,
satiate my hunger.
Oh, can I try those instead? They
Oh
look
yeah,
really...
by all means.
I never
little
had these
miss.
before. What is
There
these?
you go. Enjoy. I got these.
Oh.
These are old. These are very old, but they're new
Oh.
now. Here you go. Try that.
Oh.
Do you want one, Mr. Cade? Ollie?
It has
This is
been a
really yummy.
long journey.
You try
I
this
will-
out, man.
I would like some.
And I offer one. Ollie changes his mind every time, man. Sometimes he loves them, sometimes he hates them. It's hilarious. Let's see what the dice rolls today. Do you want one?
Sure.
Here you go, man. Hand it to him.
Okay, so Mister, you want... Maybe I have some like dried meat in my bag. Would that be okay?
Yes,
Okay.
that would be better, I think.
Here,
But
here's some
let's
dried...
see. He's going to start chewing on it, and it goes down easily. As he kind of opens his mouth to eat it, it's like rows of like shark-like kind of teeth, almost.
Oh, your teeth are so cute.
And he just easily swallows it. And better, but not enough, I'm afraid.
Oh,
But-
not too bad.
Do you know what might help me?
Going to my third.
Here, yes. Well, no, not me. But we can. How about if you all give me a favor, I'll give you all a favor as well.
Oh, this is one of those tit for tat thingies I heard about, right?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. I don't know what you're talking about, but sure. So
Like a quid pro quo. But it
What is
doesn't have
that?
to be, man. I'm happy to help you out, man.
You could do me a
perfect.
favor.
Yeah.
I would like the light behind your eyes.
Oh, there's nothing left, buddy.
I see
So-
that now.
With that,
Good.
if you can help me so nicely, he's gonna pull out like a little like carving dagger, almost meant for flesh,
Does
and he's going to offer it towards you, starting with Ollie. Now, care to give me a piece of your flesh, every single one of you,
you?
Oh.
just to satiate my hunger. I'm sure you understand.
What
Okay.
are you?
I must. The last
Are you
time
gonna cut pieces of your flesh off, Ollie?
I must warn you, though. The last time somebody took a bite of me, well, what were we talking about?
Oh, don't worry about it, buddy. Just carve out some flesh for me, okay? Just
Okay.
a little small square, just a few inches.
and I'll go cut him.
Can you roll to
didn't
attack,
say
please?
your flesh.
Okay, that's a little weird, but here we go. Rolled to attack. So let's go 16.
16 total?
16 total.
All right, so you barely kind of touches back, but kind of splashes into his skin a little bit. Feel free to roll 1d6 plus, I believe, 6 damage. Yeah, 1d6 plus 6 damage for you.
Are y'all attacking each other now?
That'll be 10. This guy's weird. He wants me to cut him.
He kind of tends to take a step back.
Is
grabbing
that what
his
he
arm.
meant? Oh, he wanted us
No.
Oh!
No.
No.
Listen. You take this knife. You grab me a piece of your flesh. And then your flesh, not mine. And you'll all give me a piece of your flesh.
Well, I don't mean
And
to
I'll
sound
let
like...
you pass safe. I'll let you pass nicely and easy. I'll even be so nice and give you some extra information.
Oh, you're saying you'll kill us if we don't do this.
No.
Is he lying?
Roll for insight.
I'm gonna pass the knife off to Kate. All right, your turn. Stab him.
That is a 14 for insight.
Cool. And so, how do you kind of like? Do you ask him anything, or just straight up looking at him right now?
I'm like looking at him. Like he said that he's gonna like give us extra information if we give him like a piece of our flesh, right?
Yeah.
And then Isser said you'll kill us if we don't, and he said no. So I want to see like, is he truthful? Does he intend on killing us if we don't pass by? Like,
he seems untruthful, and by his stance, you feel like he's ready to attack if things don't go his way.
well, I'm not gonna give you a pound of my flesh, man. I appreciate it, but that's not gonna happen. So we gotta get to Mathern. We're gonna scoot on past you now. If you want to join us, you're welcome to. But
I don't think it's going to work very well. It's going to take 5 steps back, and you see him start to utter an incantation.
Oh.
Please roll initiative.
all right.
Oh, you wanted a piece of ours. Why didn't you say so?
As they run away, what would you like to do?
All right, I'm first.
Yes.
Okay. We're outside. Are we in the shadow of the tower still?
Yes, you're still in the shadow. I will say that the shadow is kind of like in these bounds. If you can see those blue lines.
Oh, those are really faint.
Yeah, let me see if I can bring those up a little bit.
Okay, so he is not in the shadows at all.
Currently not, no.
Okay. Is there? I'm guessing there's shade here.
Yeah.
I don't know how stealthy this is gonna be. Well, it's first round for me, and I can't get. This is great.
Are you a swashbuckler?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to try to teleport over to the shadow of the wagon over here. There we go.
Perfect. Yeah, so
that's my bonus action.
perfect. So you're able to do just
Okay.
that.
And this thing, it's fully on the ground. Like the wheels are off. I can't crawl under it or anything.
No, you cannot crawl under it.
Okay. I'm just gonna run straight up to him from around the wagon. I'm gonna go appear from here and just attack him from there. Would he be surprised by this? chance.
Not quite. He's watching all of you very vigilantly. He's watching you with a dead eye right now.
Although I was in the shadow of the tower, I disappeared, and I just show up from around the corner of something else.
You know, that's fair. He's probably expecting you to come from that direction.
Yeah.
So if you want to use your surprise attack, go for it.
Heck yeah. I'm going to attack him with my my wee little blood knife. Do I have advantage for this?
Yes, because he's not expecting the direction that you're coming from right now.
Okay, it's a 3, and that landed in my mug. And a 10 plus 7, so 17 total?
Yes, they'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Nice. I love it when that happens. Blood knife is 1d6 plus 4, so that's 2 plus 4, so that's 6. And then I have my sneak attack, so it's 4d6. That's another 6, so it's 12. 5, so 17. 2, so 19. And 6, so 25 in total.
Sounds great. So, how do you describe stabbing him?
I sort of show up from around the corner, and I have my blood blade, which looks like more or less like a normal, slightly rusted dagger with a blue gem in the pommel, and I stab it into him. I like shank him, pushing with the heel of my hand on the pommel to really sink it in, and the gem on the blade begins to swirl red instead of blue. And yeah, I shank him. Go, oh, I love this part. And that's my turn. I'm right in front of him. I'm in danger.
Yes, you are. Cool. So with that in mind, you have Ollie next.
You know, the last person who tried to take a bite out of me, it didn't end well. And you'll see Ollie's eyes get nice and bright and purple with yellow, like kind of shooting out. And he sits up and gains like an extra foot of height, and his like muscles kind of just bulge with a little bit of. It's like Master Roshi, going like super buff Roshi, and he rips off one of his sleeves. And under this like ridiculously veiny bicep, you see this tattoo, and he shoots out this tendril, and I'm using my coiling grasp tattoo. So he needs to make a DC 14 strength save, or be grappled and take damage.
Perfect. Let me make that save real quick. So sadly, he is going to straight up fail that save.
Sadly. Someone call an ambulance. But not for you.
But not for me.
So he's currently grappled.
3d6 damage. This is force damage, if it matters. That's going to be 16 damage.
So at the end of your turn, you kind of see him retract a few of his incantations, and then you suddenly see him use Misty Step, and he kind of just teleports out of the grasp immediately. So let's see here.
I was so hungry.
Oh, me too. Don't you worry about it. He's going to move back into the shadows, right? Ooh. He's going to move all the way back into the shadows right over here.
Cool.
Wait, he cuts. Oh, this is right.
Can I use my bonus action?
Oh, was that the end of your turn?
Well, that was my action. Can I use my bonus action?
Oh, yes. Apologies. Go for it. But you see him starting to use this incantation.
Okay, I want to cast Spiritual Weapon, if you'll allow me. Okay, cool. This is my first time casting a spell. Like, not as something easy.
So how would you describe Spiritual Weapon?
From underneath Ollie's shell, this black miasma. It's like that Vanta black. It's blacker than black. Like it's void, but it looks like just somebody took and deleted space, and it just forms in this hexagon shape, and it's just void.
So he kind of like, oh, that's a fun little technique. And with that, it's at the end of your turn?
Yes, now that's the end of my turn.
Perfect. So before he starts his turn, he is going to use a legendary action to cast Misty Step right over here. And with that, he is going to cast a spell. He is going to cast Sickening. You hear him like mumble this incantation. You feel like this flesh kind of rips from his face as he kind of says this incantation. He's going to cast Sickening Radiance. And he's going to cast it right over all of you. Everyone here in this little sphere. I would like everyone to make a saving throw.
What kind of saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
I got a 5.
Also, that's a 17 for Condi, GM.
And I got a 19.
17, 19. Cool. And who got 5?
Cade.
And did Ollie roll a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, con save is 20. Or sorry, 21.
Cool. So Cade is going to take, you're going to be taking 40-10 of radiant damage, and you're going to suffer
Eesh.
1 level of exhaustion. And you feel like this like kind of green like sickness kind of rummaging through you, making your veins like just hurt.
Okay.
So you're going to take 24 radiant damage.
All right.
So then mine is now Silas's.
I'm gonna take a step over here behind Cade and be like, well, that wasn't very nice, man. Here you go, buddy, you're good. And I use the staff, and I'm gonna use a charge on the staff to cast Cure Wounds on him. You're
Hell
good.
yeah.
You're good, man. You're good. You go. You. I don't think he's really cool, man. So you go get him and you show him what for. And sorry, I'm still getting used to the Cure Wounds. There you go. So you heal for 11 hit points.
Heck yeah, dude.
So I take a step, like the greenish thing goes. I put the staff down to block whatever the energy thing is. That's what I'm guessing is my Constitution save. And then I'm gonna like, hey man, he's not cool, man, and just like hit the staff to the ground again and put my hand on his shoulder, and you see this sort of like purple, greenish, orange light go around the staff through like my arm onto your shoulder, and it fills you and makes you feel better, healing you for 11 hit points. That's my action.
Perfect.
That is 1 charge of my staff.
Cool. Any other movement or anything that you would like to take?
I'm gonna take one extra step here just to keep a good eye on him.
Yeah.
And
no.
do you know where my shield is buried? Do I know where my shield is buried? Yeah,
You
my shield was buried by Ollie, so I'd like to go and collect that if it's within my speed.
It's like it's
Yeah,
buried.
go for it.
It's where?
It's buried.
Buried?
Yeah, I mean, like I saw where he
There's
put
like
it.
Like there's like a sprinkling of sand and like, ha.
Yeah,
It was,
I
it was
just want to
really
know
like-
where on the map
was
it would be.
It was
Like if
a
I
couple of these.
Yeah, let's say it's buried like right here. Kind of like right next to Ollie.
Oh, then I would have picked it up right there. All right, cool. I pick up my
Yeah.
shield, be like, "I'm sorry, Ollie's mom, this time," and I slide it on.
That's not my mom.
Not anymore, I guess. And that's my turn.
Yeah, no worries. But just as a heads up, if you want just double checking, you do notice this green kind of bubble still on the ground.
It stays
beneath
there?
all your- Yes.
All right, then I'll move over here and out of it. Be like, I'd get out of here if I were you guys. This doesn't seem like it's gonna let up anytime soon. Hey man, you should stop, bruh.
You could have given your flesh. What can I say? What would Collector Cade like to do?
I think getting hit with the sickening radiance, he's probably like on like one knee, then gets healed by Silas, and just and reaches into his cloak and pulls out a canteen and just cleanse me, and then starts drinking. And you see as he's chugging the water, the cracks in his skin just kind of start going away, and basically like leathered skin becoming hydrated again. And, and then he runs past here and throws his quarterstaff at him. He's like, "Here, catch," and then just immediately starts going to town. And I'm gonna do an attack with both my fists.
Go for it.
Well, the first one is a 2 plus 6. That doesn't hit. Does a 23 hit?
It sure does.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll
All right.
damage.
All right, so that is 6 bludgeoning damage, and then I'm going to use a key point. And as I use a key point, you see steam just start to emanate off of Cade, and I'll use Flurry of Blows. That's a 19 to hit, and a natural 20.
Hits. Oof. Go ahead and roll damage for both, and then roll, roll double damage for the crit.
All right, so that was an 8 on the 19, and then I don't know how to roll crit die, but
My bad.
So 4 and 7.
No worries.
Or actually,
No, you're good. I'm calculating.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So-
You're good.
so yeah, basically like steam just starts to emanate off of me, and I'm just burning. It looks like I'm just becoming a steam jet, and I'm just like he caught the staff, and I'm just body shot after body shot, not trying to affect the extremities.
Yeah, so as you do so, you see him kind of get more bloody and more bloodied. And it still seems like he's got a bit more vigor left in him. But you're still doing a good chunk of damage.
And then I will move away to kind of reposition. But because I did because I did Flurry of Blows, I get to use Disengage as and my walking speed increases. And I end my turn.
Nice. Cool. So at the end of your turn, he is going to kind of growl, saying that you are the one to be attacking him so much. And he's going to use the last of his 3 legendary actions for his turn. He's going to cast Chill Touch on it.
Oh no.
And so, let's see here. He's going
He
to
too
roll.
is a bro,
Ooh.
just like Silas. He said, chill.
There we go. Will 16 hit?
16 just hits.
Just
Perfect,
hits,
there
bro.
you go. And you're going to take 8 necrotic damage.
All right.
And I think that means that you can't heal, right? I can't heal you afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Can't regain hit points. Yeah.
Yeah, until after his next turn.
Yeah.
Because I can also do Chill Touch.
There we go.
Is this what you mean when you tell people to chill?
Sometimes.
So with that in mind, I do believe it is going to be Isa's as the runaway's turn once more. He's kind of angry. He's kind of turning your back towards you. He's like, oh. And you feel like it's like Kay feels like this like kind of coldness seep into his bones right after he felt his like veins be poisoned pretty much.
He's attacking Collector. I'm gonna walk over to here to be in the shadow of the wagon again, and I'm gonna teleport to right behind him with my bonus action because I can do that. This feels kind of like a broken ability. And then I have advantage on the first melee you attack before the end of the next turn because of the move in shadows as part of the description for it.
Perfect.
The rogue's mantle. So I got advantage to stab him. So I'm gonna shank him again. I love shanking. I say like, you leave Mr. Collector alone. It's a 3 and a 15 plus 7, so it's a 22.
That's going to hit.
So I'm gonna stab him. Real good. So the knife is a 3 plus 4, so that's 7. Let's see, with a sneak attack. That's 6, so 13. 2, 15. 6, so 21. And 3, so 24 in total. As I like bury the knife in him. I'm like, we're not done yet.
He's going to kind of growl at you. And as you kind of step into him, you see like blackish sludge seep out of his skin.
Oh, mine
And
looks
you
like
feel-
that too.
And you kind of see his jaw start to kind of unhinge a little bit wider.
You're hungry.
Ollie, action free. Let's see what you can do.
Ollie will use his bonus action to move his spiritual weapon, which would have been, so he was here on the cart, so it would have been right in front of him. And I can move it 20 feet, so right in front of him. And what he sees is this hexagon, and as the hexagon is void, it starts to bend light into this sphere. But it's not a sphere, it's the beginning and protrusions of a skull. And this mouth starts opening up, and then another skull comes, and another skull comes, and another skull comes. And as it makes its way toward him to take a bite.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so
Go ahead and
cool.
roll.
I love hexagons. That makes that spell so much better.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 25. Sorry,
Ooh, that's going to hit.
26.
That's going to hit.
All right, so that's a D8 plus 4. That's gonna be 10 damage.
You have no idea what you're doing.
And and as he says that, for my action, I want to run through, and as the bite goes through and the spiritual weapon is in front, I want Ollie to jump through. He says, I have no idea what's happening anyway. And you see this giant hammer, but it's not really a hammer. It's more of, again, a porous pole. Looks like bone. He says, Malleus, do your job! And cracks him across the head.
What the fuck? Kind of like yells out.
I will go here.
Oh, you said a bad word.
So that's going to be
Super not chill, man.
15. Well, 15 to hit.
Oh, beats meets. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, hell yeah. Then in that case, that's another. This would have been. Should I have? Should I say beforehand? It's 2 hands. I mean, I said swing. So, would you like me to say that before?
Oh, no worries. You're good.
So that's going to be another 12 points.
Oof. Yeah, he's kind of bloodied up right now, and it seems like he's breathing heavy. His mouth slowly becoming more and more agape. Thank you. Seems like seems like as I run away, it's getting into it as well.
Yeah. Just kind of watching all of this happen, like after I stepped away, just like, oh, strange.
The cannibale's gonna look at Ollie briefly before turning over and looking at Issa. And you kind of see him quickly like unhinge his jaw. Like a while, it's like blood kind of flowing out now. As he
Trippy.
tries to like bite you in the shoulder. Is it 25 going to hit?
It does not. I'm going to use my reaction.
Oh,
to
that's
pass.
to Issa. That's towards Issa.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to use silvery barbs to make him re-roll that.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
nice.
There we go. 23.
I have 23. Okay.
I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge for whatever damage I'm about to get.
Yes, sir, you have advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
What did you say for your silvery barb?
For silvery barbs, I see him like unhinge his jaw and just like, oh, that's not cool, man. And I like reach into like my bag and like just like throw some like spores that fill the air, and it's supposed to like help him cough, but I guess he coughs like and chomps down on you. Like it does interrupt him, but it still lands anyway, I guess. And then the mushrooms, the spores that you inhale are like they help you out as well, because I'm telepathically connected to them, man.
Oh, I'm not gonna breathe anymore. That smells weird.
You're inside my mind!
He just hears Casey and the Sunshine Band all over and over and over again.
And as you do so, you kind of see his skin become a little bit more alive and almost as if he's healing himself from it. Can you roll a DC 15 strength check?
Oh,
Estelle?
me? Okay,
Yes.
yes. I'll do that. My
He's
strength
like latching onto you.
is not great. So straight roll. That's a 10. Wait, I got advantage on this with Silvery Barb.
Yeah, you do.
That's a 8.
You are currently grappled.
It's all right, kiddo. You'll get him next time. Way to go.
Seems like those shrooms need to be tested.
They've never been tested, so like we're finding out together, man.
So as you're kind of like excited to have like all this energy pumping into you, Silas, you just cast Silvery Barbs. What is your next action? What's your next game plan?
I'm just like, Sai, this hurts.
That's not cool, man. I'm going to run over here, and you're going to see my eyes start to kind of like turn into like lava lamps. Like if you were looking at my eyes, they turn into lava lamps. And I'm like, hey man, you just gotta go again, kiddo. Let's get him, Isser. And I tap her and I cast guidance.
The lava advisor.
That's
Dope.
That's just for checks, right? Not for.
Guidance is a D4 to any ability check. Oh wait, I thought it was also attack rolls.
I'll count that towards grapple because grappling is kind of it's still like an ability check, so that can be counted towards grapple.
I thought it was for attacks too. Sorry. That's my turn.
Ooh, sounds good. So at the end of your turn, before it goes over to Case, the Revenant kind of like is glaring at you as he like bites into the shoulder of as they run away, and he kind of just crunches down more using 2 of his legendary actions.
Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh. Yeah.
That's 16 hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna be 7 piercing, and you feel his skin heal a little bit more.
How effective is this healing from me?
Yeah, it's like it would seem that the healing would be better if it was someone else besides you.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, but he is still fairly bloodied up still.
All right.
With that, Collector Kate.
Still steaming. I'll run up and I'll do a roll over the back of him, and as I'm doing it, I'll grab onto his head, and then just basically like a full windmill, but just connect my knee into his jaw, and I'm going to do both my attacks. So just basically both knees to the face.
Go for it.
And I will make one a stunning strike. That's an 18 plus 6.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So one of those is a stunning strike. I need you to make a con save.
Perfect, will do. Ooh, he fails.
Let's go.
Alright, he is now stunned. Well, here, let me... Wagga... Kapow. Alright, there we go.
What?
And then...
What would otherwise stun him?
Alright, fine. But he still takes the damage, so just...
Yes.
There we go. So he takes 16 damage, and then I'll bonus action disengage and run underneath him. And as I'm running underneath him, I'll rip my quarterstaff from him if he's still holding on to it or not, and then I'll move back.
Yeah, no, you just grab it easily, and you're able to run back.
And that is my turn.
He's a runaway. You feel these teeth digging into your skin right now.
I feel like the blood leaving me, and I'm not having fun with it at all. And he's like still like chomping on me.
Yes.
And I just like hiss in his ear like, "Oh, dare you? I'm the one who bites." And I'm going to bite into the side of his neck. Okay, let's see
What
how
in the
this goes.
twilight?
You think that of me? I'm the one who bites.
I got a 1! So I don't do anything there. I literally bite into him, but it doesn't do anything, and I get frustrated.
You get like a mouthful of like cloth instead.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action, move in shadows again, and teleport onto the wall of the tower, like 15 feet up.
Sounds good.
So I'm out of his grasp. I'm on a wall, 15 feet up.
And he kind of growls like, I'm so hungry. I'm so very hungry. He's kind of looking around for a second, and his eyes seem to be locked onto Silas next.
Whoa, man! Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, and
That's
he's going
weird.
to use the last of his 3 legendary actions in order to cast 1 cantrip towards you.
Towards me?
Yeah, towards Silas. You feel like a impending pain in your head.
Mind sliver. It's an intelligence save, right?
Yes.
You feel the beginnings of a migraine.
That's a 17.
Yeah, you pass. all your oxen free. What would you like to do?
Take a bite of this. It's good for you. And I'm gonna swing the hammer with my action. That's gonna be a 17 to hit. And I would like to do a... Is this how this works, Steve? A divine smite?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
You
is
also
he
have a
undead or a
second.
fiend?
He is not undead.
Okay, what was the second thing?
You have 2 attacks.
I have 2 attacks. Do I have 2 attacks?
Mm-hmm.
If you're all
I have extra
paladin,
attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action. Shit, see, this is what happens. Alright, so that's the first one.
You're
go
just
ahead and
losing your
roll.
mind.
Yeah, so it shoves into his maw the first time, and then just for flavor, I'm gonna rip it out and just crack him in the teeth again. So 2-handed, then 1-handed. The second one's not gonna hit. It's a 10. First one, oh god, 13 damage. So max damage on that one. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I needed it. And then as I miss, Ollie kind of slips, and backing him up with my bonus action is the spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
Paladins, man.
Did you do the smite damage too?
Oh, I didn't do the smite damage. What is it? It's 1d8.
yes.
I don't want to go too hard.
Yet.
That's max damage. 8.
Oh.
So that's 20? Oh my god. 21 damage.
Oh.
And then, yeah, because it was 13 plus 8. So, and then for the spiritual weapon.
Well, I don't know where GM went.
Oh no.
Sky,
Hello?
oh, there he is.
Oh,
You alive?
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So to recap, it was.
apologies.
You're okay. So 2-handed hit, 1-handed miss. The plus the divine smite made it 21 damage. Now the
Perfect.
spiritual weapon is a 14 to hit.
14 is going to miss.
Okay, that will be my turn.
With that, it is now the cannibal's turn, and it seems like he's kind of gripping.
Just want to say thank you to everybody out there who's watching and supporting us. This is In the Shadow of Gods, the first of Quest Accepted's community adventures, where we have GMs from around the community come in and share their stories. Hope you're enjoying it and having a good time.
Totally radical.
Totally rad.
radical.
All right, sorry about that.
It's all good.
Cool. So I have the damage counted now, and I was going to say that the cannibal seems to be on his last leg. He's kind of coughing and grunting, and he's like,
Oh no.
Who's ever?
Maybe we should take a little break here.
Yeah, let's take a quick tech break.
You know, for the raise the stakes or leave it on a cliffhanger. We'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah. So this one we're going to keep kind of chill, so we're just going to hang out while we figure that out. We can talk with chat, hang out, talk about our thoughts, feelings, what's going on.
Oh my
I don't like that he's coming towards me.
He's like, you've been doing a lot of damage to him.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ollie's just on his back right now, like, hold on. Hold on.
I'll roll over.
Silas doesn't care. Marco's concerned.
Yeah, no. I mean, maybe we'll find out whoever this guy, if he's vegan or not.
Yeah, right. We go
I
inside.
think
It's
we
just
can
a bunch of
safely
vegan
assume he's not vegan.
cookbooks.
I don't know.
You can't be judgmental like that, man. You gotta walk a mile in someone else's shoes to truly like try to make any kind of judgments like that.
Yeah. I mean, look, like, technically, turtles are vegans. So if you eat a vegan, you're like a double vegan.
Yeah.
Is that how that works? I didn't expect so many of us to be so, like, silly.
Silly.
Also, I did not realize, is Sir Runaway? Hilarious.
Really good.
One of the best names I've ever heard, ever.
It took like every single time that I was reading it, I was like, huh. But until you said it, it connected.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is this
I was
mean?
watching your faces and I could see the pieces starting to
I
fall
was
together.
I was like thinking about it. I'm like, she says that they say it every time they see her, so obviously it's something. What is it? What is it? And it's like run away, clearly run away. And I'm like, go away, like cretin, like looking for some kind of word that might be insulting or whatever. And then you said it, and I'm like, there it is.
That was very good.
I'm very glad you guys like it.
Okay, I think we're good now, by the way. Let's
We're
give it
good.
another 2 or 3 minutes here real quick, just to make sure Mike's okay. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
Is it nice to get back into the seat?
Yeah. Are you enjoying yourself so far, all of you?
No, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm having a great time.
I love the dynamics with everybody.
We are dysfunctional.
Yeah.
I can already tell, like, that none of us, I feel like, have leadership qualities, and this is just going to be a wreck.
I think
Oh.
Cade is the only one that's gonna be able to like keep us.
And also, how's the combat so far?
It's good.
Oh,
I was the unhinging his jaw is very spooky. It gives me like Beetlejuice vibes. I'm very much enjoying that.
nice.
I like
I-
the spiritual weapon description because
That's
in my
Yeah.
because in my mind I always thought like, oh, it's just a holy weapon floating around, not like it can be anything you want it to be.
With imagination.
Yeah.
I think my mic's in order. I
Okay.
think my Wi-Fi was just messing out, and I just had to restart Discord, but we're good. Cool.
Oh
Let me know
boy.
when we're back on.
Cannibals just
like
make
this.
the worst guests.
They never like the food that you prepare, the wine that you get. I got a rosé.
They always
I
say
only
they want to
drink
have you
Chianti.
for dinner, and yet
Is that liver? How fresh.
Clarice.
They're always asking, when did you kill this guy? It's like, dude.
And not how did you kill this guy?
Yeah, they always ask when, but never how, okay? Sometimes I like to talk about my process.
Apologies for everyone. The cannibal is currently up, so let me kind of rehash some things previously then. So, the cannibal kind of is bloodied right now. It's just seemingly on its last leg. He's looking around inspiration for something to eat, something to chomp on. And so he kind of like steps and stumbles towards Silas. And you kind of see him unhinge his jaw once more. He's just going to kind of chomp down, or try to,
nom nom.
over your shoulder. And so with that,
nom.
oh,
Gonna go ahead and use silvery barbs.
Let's go!
Stell is so overpowered. It's great.
So how do you describe it?
As Ollie's on his back and he finally rolls over and he sees he's going, he's like, Ricky! Not Ricky. And then out of his eyes just glow, and again out of his back this dark tendril just kind of pulls, and you actually see like that scene in Avengers where the soul pulls back. You see time just kind of, and just before Ricky gets an extra second to Ricky, he's just tripping out, and it sees double and is able to kind of move potentially out of the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, not
Cool.
Ricky, Silas.
And so, as
I'm
he
Ri-
does so, the cannibal
I'm Ricky to
stumbles.
Ollie. That's fine. It still hits. Yeah, that'll hit.
But it's not a natural 20.
No, it's not a natural 20, which is good. Took it.
Oh wait, actually I apologize. That is the wrong attack completely. Oh my god. There, actually I did apologize. Oh, so that was the wrong attack. So I'll re-roll. So as you yelled Ricky, the cannibal weapon kind of stumbles, and there's a
Silas. He can call me Ricky. You need to call me Silas.
Okay, Silas.
The universe wills you to be Ricky.
Actually, you've been calling him Ollie Oxenfree as well, so you can call me Ricky.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Hey.
He stumbles. He's like, what? He's like kind of like stumbling around. He's like looking around in desperation. And it is now Silas's turn.
Sigh.
All right, fair enough. I didn't want to have to do this.
Do it.
But-
Do it. Do it.
Takes off glasses.
All right, man.
Oh my god.
Why don't you just chill? And I'm gonna cast Chill Touch. 16 to hit.
And that's going to hit.
All right. So do you want to take the damage that's there, or do you want me to re-roll the damage?
No, that's okay.
All right. 9 points of damage, necrotic damage to him.
He seems like cough up some blood out of his gaping jaw.
He gets like covered in mushrooms. Like you see lichen and like moss and stuff start to grow around him, and like it starts to go into his lungs a little bit. Like you can see it forming around his mouth, and like it's going into his lungs and stuff, making it difficult for him to move.
He's going to look around. He's like on the last leg, seemingly. He's going to try to use Misty Step to kind of try to get out of the way as fast as he can. He's going to teleport on top of like a skeleton, bony thing, seemingly to be some kind of weird creature of sorts. And he's like trying to. He seems to be on the run right now. Collector, Colcade.
I'm gonna grab my quarterstaff and I'm gonna run up on the animal bones and I'm gonna jump off of it, and I'm going to kick him in the back of the head with my first attack. That doesn't hit. That's a 9. And then with my second attack, that is a 23. I miss with the kick, and then I'll go ahead and just basically bat swing my quarterstaff just straight into his teeth. Just, I need you to shut up. And kaboomy. Does 6 bludgeoning damage.
How would you like to do this?
Let's go.
Yeah, so I basically I miss with the right kick, and then I bat swing it into his mouth, like where all the teeth are, and as that connects, I'll go ahead and just drive him basically to the ground, like when you spear somebody in football, and just he's on the ground, just but like the quarterstaff is in the mouth, and just
Now let's take a look at your wounds.
Cool. Initiative is now over. He kind of collapses to the ground, just slowly shriveling up, like all the blood within him seemingly seeping on the ground to kind of shrivel stuff almost.
is he just pouring out from like his mouth or anything?
Everywhere, all his pores, everything. It seems to be like he seems to be kind of like almost like bleeding out. He's dead. Like he's gone.
Oh. No, it's all lost. It's all lost. There's nothing I can do. And I'll just
Ollie will walk over and put his hand on Cade. It's not all lost yet. And may I ask for everyone to do a perception check?
Oh. 19.
perception 5. Oh, well,
16.
I'm so used to just clicking things.
Cade, I guess, is just so distraught, but Aesir and Silas, especially Silas, you would notice as Ollie looks, there's this white wisp that comes out of the mouth from the, like, almost wrapping around the pole and goes in through his shell. There's that light I was looking for.
Wow.
How can I can't do anything with this body.
and then just steam starts to slowly stall out and just start to fade away, and then the cracks start to go back.
What do you need to do with this body, man?
Preserve.
Oh, well, say less, my guy. And, like, again, eyes into a little bit of a lava lamp. I outstretch my hand, and you see the body start to, like, animate and come back sort of to life. You see, like, when my hand is outstretched, there's, like, a pour of, like, spores. They make it onto the ground, and they start racing along the ground and up the animal's hide, leaving, like, a little bit of, like, moss and vegetation and some kind of like spore, like mushroom starting to grow on the animal as they make it to the body, and the body starts to reanimate. It is fungal infestation. He's essentially a zombie for 1 hour, and I walk him towards you, Cade. I don't know. Can you do anything with that, man?
This is unnatural.
It's fragile. Be careful, man. He'll
It's
like
beautiful.
touch him and he'll go down. It's not meant to last for very, very long.
Wait a minute. You're Silas?
Yeah, man.
Oh, why didn't you say so earlier?
I'm sorry. I should have been clearer. Good to see you again, Ollie.
Been a while.
It's been a while. Your travel's been good?
My back, yeah, they've been... What are we doing here?
Oh, hey, man, I might have something for you. I pull out like some different ingredients and make like a little salve. Like, here, let me help you out. And I like find a place to kind of rub the salve on you. Is that better?
That's how I breathe.
Okay, yeah. The cloaca. Wrong hole. My bad, buddy.
Helps a little, it's okay.
If you needed something off of his body, Cade, I think you can go ahead and check him out. And you see he just like goes like TSA style, like arms of spray.
That's good.
Thank you, Silas. I appreciate it.
And I'll just start going through. Do I find anything on this guy's baddie?
Yeah.
Can he roll
so-
investigation with advantage because I'm like facilitating the body to like make it easy to inspect?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
That's a 15.
Ooh. You seem to find not too much. It seems like the kind of pockets or any kind of this person used to be filled with some kind of flesh. You see the remnants of like flesh or fleshy bits. And as you look around, you don't find all too much. You find a few silverish, shiny kind of gold kind of coins. But outside of that, you see this seems to be this kind of black sluggish vial with it's like an oily almost, and you're not quite sure what it may be right now. And as you kind of look through him a little more, you also find a note, and the note says, "The heart must beat."
What do you know of any of this?
And I'll pass the note off. And as I pass the note off, I'll just kind of turn my back to the party and just kind of take the vial and kind of shine it in the sun. Does this look like anything that I've seen before?
Roll an arcane check.
16.
It doesn't seem to be anything you're used to. It seems to be some kind of weird amalgamation of things, but you get the feeling that it would probably make your body, you feel sluggish. You
Okay.
feel like it seems to be like some kind of like weird arcane energy that kind of seems from it. Like it seems to be protective of some sort. To what direction, you have no clue. But it would seem to also make you a bit sluggish as well.
I'll just pocket it for now. The heart is... You said the heart must beat?
The heart must be.
Does this ring true to anyone?
I'm going to approach Isser.
He's still like 15 feet up on the wall.
Oh, you're up in the air?
I'm on the wall.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I won't do what I was gonna say. Well, I mean, to stay alive generally, man, but like not every living thing has a heart. Do I recognize these words? Do they mean anything to me?
They do not.
Okay. No idea, man.
Would you want to roll a
Isser
history check?
is keeping her distance from everyone right now.
Oh, no worries then. You're good.
Just watching them, like from the dark, the way a cat would.
So we don't see you right now. You're like invisible.
Oh, you
to
can
our
see.
eyes?
You can see me. I haven't like
Oh.
done stealth or anything.
Ollie's just staring at you, staring at him.
If you want me to like tend to your wounds a bit, like if anybody here feels like they're particularly hurt,
Oh,
let me know and I can help you out.
you would do that, Sisa?
Yeah, man. Like
Oh.
that wasn't really cool to like eat somebody like try to eat somebody like that. It's not all right.
Sorry, it's just usually whenever I'm hurt, people kind of see it as an opportunity.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not cool, is there? Nah. I'll, pure intentions from me just to make sure you feel better. You took a big hit there. That didn't look too good. Those big teeth chomping down on you.
Yeah, they were big teeth.
Yeah.
Jealous. Okay, I come down the wall. I walk down the wall and onto the ground.
Good job, Silas. She believes you.
I should
Attack!
hope so, man. It's hard to help somebody if they don't believe that I'm gonna help them, And I'll cast Cure Wounds at how hurt are you?
I'm missing like 12. So
I'll cast at first level. You heal 4. Wait, that's not right.
you hit me with the cure wound.
I don't know how. All right.
Feel better.
Okay, you
On
heal
the
for
thumb
9.
right there.
9. It's actually very nice.
So for the U stick, I like shake it, and that blob of yellow, red, orange, blue, sort of weird ethereal, sort of lava lamp-esque stuff goes once again down my arm, across my body, onto you, and heals you. And then I okay, all right, calm down. Let's not get too overexcited. And the blob goes back into the staff. Yeah, I'm glad you're all right. Ollie, did you get hit? Cade, you guys okay?
I am a little worse for wear, but it is fine.
Well, if you want me to take a look at any of that stuff, you let me know. I got you.
How do you know my name?
I am actually psychic.
That's ridiculous. He scoots closer toward Cade.
He's a trip, man.
Cade pulls out a tinfoil hat. Listen.
So what was on the? So
I
he
fought
turned into
people
goop.
like this.
Well, we all turn into goop.
Eventually.
Until nothing.
Unless perfectly preserved.
That blood on him, I think it looks a little fresh, huh? Do you think maybe we should go and see if there's anybody inside, see if they're worth help? You know what? You guys can chill. I'm gonna go inside and see what's going on. So I'm gonna make my way. I mean, if y'all want to come with me, that's cool too.
I follow Silas like a lost duckling.
Let's go, kid.
It
How
feels
old is Isser approximately?
Is she?
Like,
Looks like she looks like a young
demeaning-
woman, like
Okay.
late teens or early 20s sort of thing, like weird sort of in between looking
Okay,
age.
I'm definitely like middle aged looking,
Yeah.
even for an elf. So I'm like, no disrespect. I just some people get offended calling them kid, but yeah, man. Come on,
No
kid,
one's
let's-
called me that.
Oh, you're like a kid, man. You look so young and so plucky, full of life. You're very
Such a
sweet.
shame.
Now let's go see if there's anybody in here to help.
Okay. We activate a trap.
Not yet. So as you kind of walk inside this tower, you just see kind of destruction and disarray in general. Broken crates, broken tables. Seems like there's some rotting food at the bottom of one of these barrels too, having not been touched in who knows how long. There seems to be a crumbling staircase leading up to a higher floor as well. Doesn't seem like there's much besides just the occasional bone around. From where? Not quite sure.
I'll step out real quick and be like, hey, there's some stairs in here. We're gonna check the next level up, okay?
We could at least make this operation standpoint. At least take some cover from the weather.
Yeah, that'd be good too. The bottom floor is clear. I think it's safe to take some shelter in there for a bit.
What's that supposed to mean? Shelter?
It means I checked it out and there's nothing in there.
This guy, psychic and puns.
It is just coverage. That is all.
I'll follow you.
And I will head inside to the first level.
Once again, you see its bones are clean. Like bones have been nicely preserved, I would say. Kind of skewing kind of around the room. Rotten food, old barrels, and a crumbling staircase.
Yeah, I'm just staying on the first level with Cade.
For those who decide to kind of slowly ascend the staircase, the wood kind of creaking, and there's a door at the top of the stairs. And it would seem that blood kind of drips. Drops of blood seem to kind of like be pulled from under it.
I want to put my ear against the door, see if I hear anything.
You don't hear much, but you do hear what sounds just like drops and drops of blood. Kind of weird fleshy sounds on the other hand of the door. And what seems to be a whisperer's voice.
I creep the door open slowly and poke my head in.
Can you roll a perception check?
Okay.
I'm with her.
14.
As you kind of... Oh, you can also... You can also roll a perception check as well.
Kate or Silas?
Oh, sorry, Silas, apologies.
I stare intently at Ollie.
10.
So you can't see much, but Isa, run away, sees on the one end of the wall, seemingly to be some kind of shadowy creature or figure towering above what seems to be a body. This is all shadows on the other side of your room as you kind of creak the door open. And it seems like this person is grabbing into this body and bringing out what seems to be flesh or organs and bringing it to their face and eating at it. Do you wish to open up the door wider?
Does this shadow creature seem familiar at all? Or the whispering sound familiar at all?
Yes. You kind of look through your memories, but you remember this creature seems familiar, maybe more mature now, from when you were first awoken. It seems very similar.
I open the door further and try to creep into the room.
So, as you do, you see the shadow of the wall look about and kind of just leave immediately. The shadow disappears completely. And as you do so, you see what seems to be maybe not a fresh body, but a body a week old, starting to decay on the opposite side of the room. You see blood splattered across the walls. And here is an image of the tower room as well.
Oh.
Kind of bloody. And you kind of saw the shadow near that opposite corner. But it seems to be gone now. And on the opposite end of the room, kind of to your left, you see the remains of a week-old body that seems to be freshly grazed upon.
And Silas is right behind me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Silas sees the dead body, but did not see the shadow.
I didn't see the shadow?
Actually, you have seen the shadow right as it was fleeing.
Gotcha.
Silas, that was a shadow. Well, I don't think it's like my god, but maybe something similar. It's very Very strange. I didn't expect to see it here. Oh, what a good omen. It's a good sign.
This is a good sign.
Yeah, the shadow
maybe-
is here.
Maybe not for this person.
Well,
Oh.
maybe they'll get better.
You know
I know
what?
that doesn't.
Maybe.
I know that doesn't usually happen, but maybe.
Can I go over and inspect the body?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to look at this too. Is this dude missing a heart?
Yeah, so there's a few clear things that are evident. Its rib cage is split completely open.
Ooh, that's hard
And
to
it's
hear from.
it seems to be missing most of its vital organs, including his heart.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get better.
I mean, okay, if you think so.
So you said this shadow is the shadow that was dining on this person is your god?
Well, I don't think it was that shadow. She's a little different, but it's something similar. I think.
Do you know this person?
I mean, she was there at the beginning. Not my beginning, but it's this is a good sign. Shadows is more people like her, so she's not lonely.
Guess that kinda makes sense.
I use my blade and I start tapping on each of the rib cages. Rib cage one like.
I'm gonna look out the window through where the shadow ran out.
So, as you peek out of the window and look around, roll me another perception, please.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
16.
Cool. As you do so, you see the shadow actually doesn't seem to have gone that far. The shadow is right below, seemingly peeking into the door. And we're going to go over to the two individuals
Oh,
on the
no.
bottom floor.
Oh boy.
So, what is Ollie Oxenfree and the Collector up to right now?
Do you have a reason to be here? Besides the letter?
Letter? Letter. Reason. Reason? No reason for anything. But if I had to say why I'm here, well, it's for you. You, and he points at the bones, and you, and you.
And as you look around, can you make a perception check?
And you,
Just
A
like-
natural
and you, the
one.
shadow.
So you kind of like vaguely point, maybe you kind of like see something happen at the door, but you don't pay it any mind.
And you, and you, and that guy.
So you
You.
find reason in anything.
Again, in nothing.
In everything.
There's that light behind your eyes. Sure, it's everything.
Some call it light. It is
Some
just
call it
faith.
nothing. Faith.
And at this point in time, it's Collector K. If you want to roll just a perception.
Hiya! It's gonna be a 13 plus something. 13. Perception. 16.
So, as you kind of are talking to Ollie, and as you're kind of gesturing around, you kind of see this blur of movement at the corner of your eye, as a seemingly shadow-esque figure seems to almost be peering in. And at first, you kind of see it, and it seems like a shadow on the ground of sorts. But after a second, it seems like to almost be something of more substance. something seemingly of not just a shadow, but something more. I kind of was looking at both of you, quizzingly.
Would this have any recollection towards what I know to be, or
Yes.
I mean,
yes, this
Okay.
figure, although seems to be very, very similar to the one that is known within the Akari Temple.
then with that, I would get on my knees and start praying. And my head is down, and I just start mumbling.
And as this happens, now going back to the two people out top, Silas, you see this shadow peek in, seemingly more than a shadow. How would you like to react?
Is there anything familiar about this shadow?
It's hard to say, but you think that you may have it seems somewhat familiar, as if maybe during some of your other journeys, you may have seen this shadow look at you at least once prior.
I'll be like, hey, buddy, why don't you come in here and relax? We can have a nice chat about what's going on with you.
Oh, is the shadow
Yeah.
still out there?
He is right out the door, right out this window here.
Oh,
You
Can
feel
I like climb over Silas to look
He's just hanging out. Okay, all right. Hey. All right. A lot of enthusiasm this one. I look back at the shadow. Come on inside. No one's gonna hurt you.
It seems to be almost staring at you, from what you can tell. And then before long, it just, you see the shadow kind of like twist in grotesque forms, but you can't see much. You just see it kind of turn, make shapes of what should not be possible of a humanoid figure. And before that, you see the shadow quickly sprint over to where the dead body, or presumably where the dead body lays. And you hear the sound of a ribcage being opened up, cracking open.
And it's just like splitting it open, and like what, feeding on the body again?
Not the same body from before, but you hear a sound of a ribcage being opened up.
Wait, this is on like the ground floor or
On
which
the,
floor?
this is on the ground floor, right
Okay.
outside.
So it's
Which
is
dead
it
body?
doing this to the cannibal?
Roll for perception. You just hear cracking bone sounds.
10?
Me too.
Yeah, go for it. All of you can actually, if you want.
24.
Where are you?
Yeah.
I'll start.
So, as they run away, you definitely know that the shadow seems to have gone after the cannibal, right? The cannibal.
Like the mushroom cannibal? The fungus cannibal?
Yeah, the one that was fighting you all earlier. The one that got like fungus all over him.
Okay.
look! Sai, look! He's on the cannibal body mushroom thing. Can you feel that through the mushrooms? What does it feel like
I
to
never
feel
thought about
his...
it. Can I feel what the cannibal is feeling?
Can you feel the ribs being pulled
You
open?
you feel a mild sense of dread, but that's about it.
Sort of. I don't feel what they feel, but I understand what's happening, you know.
You know, maybe we should take the shadow to Mathern. You know, it's like the hungerless city, so if it's there, it won't be so hungry.
Well, Mathern's empty right now, isn't it? That's why we're going there.
Yeah. Maybe he'll follow us. You know, shadows tend to follow people.
They do tend to do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not everywhere. Sometimes
No?
sometimes they've got a mind of their own. And they like to be playful and play tricks on you.
They do. They like to do that a lot.
Yeah.
I sometimes do that too.
At this point in time, you see the shadow take the heart and munch on it, basically. How is Collector Kate and Ollie reacting to this and hearing the sound of a ribcage being
You just hear me
ripped
like
open?
cooing at it from upstairs.
I love this song.
It's
Please.
hard to be in a horror game when we're the horrors.
Please take everything that you need. Anything that you need. From the dead. Please.
Yes, take everything. Leave nothing.
And with that, the shadow seems to kind of sink back into the ground, with the heart and the ribcage of the cannibal being bursted open.
Well, he was less useful than I thought he was going to be, but that's okay. Maybe the shadow's a little better now, and, poor critter's gotta eat too. Hopefully it
Praise
doesn't
be.
follow us to Mathern.
Are you
Oh,
two
oh
still
my God.
alive?
Huh?
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
For now.
Are
As
you
much
two
as I
still
was earlier.
alive?
I pop out the window and like sort of crawl on all fours down to him. Yeah, we're still alive.
Arcade, can you see and hear them?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm not freaking out again. Okay, great.
I'm gonna check the next floor up.
Oh,
if
I'll help.
anybody wants to join.
Is there a window up there?
Yeah, you have
Okay. I'll walk up to it. I'll walk up to the window on the third floor from the outside.
Yeah, so on the outside, oh my god. So-
Kisser went up the tower side.
As you kind of peek into the room, you just see piles and piles. The floor covered in seemingly an inch of blood.
Oh.
The whole floor is covered in like an inch of blood.
For the third floor, yes.
Side, this room has no drainage.
No, it doesn't. Somebody made a
Yes.
big mess here.
And as you all are so far up, you can actually get a good view of the city of Mathern. Specifically, the husk as well.
Ooh.
So you see this giant husk seem to tower over the city in the distance, or what is left. And from here, you see that the city itself seems to be in shambles. Even that, in the middle of the courtyard, in the middle of the city, in the middle of this like more so large town than the actual rather city, you see like a huge pile of bones in the city of this extremely large town too. And you're able to see all the buildings that are within the walls. So now you can get an actual good look at the city, and it seems to be in a state of decay.
Are we in that little tower on the outside?
Yes.
Alrighty.
What can we glean from this? Is there any level of activity whatsoever? Are there people moving around? Any smokestacks for fire? I'm looking for any sign of activity or life of any kind.
Yeah, can you roll a... I feel like I'm asking for too many perception checks right now, I apologize. Can you roll for a perception check?
Perfectly normal then.
Me too.
27! Let's go!
So it seems like right now you have like this eagle-eyed vision. All the buildings desolate, and there's two things that strike out to you. It seems like near the city center, it's this towering husk of shambling shadows and flesh conglomerate. Looking around, hungry. It seems to be about 20-30 feet tall. And you know this thing to be something called a Reaper. Now, what you know of Reapers, and this holds true for all of you as well, is that Reapers are these like shadowy monstrosities made of flesh incarnate that seem to roam in between these husks and the gods. And they roam and roam, maybe as if they are what's left over of the divine essence. No one's really sure. But they do seem to gravitate towards these structures and the husks of these dead gods. And oftentimes, these creatures, these reapers, take on the kind of like energy and divine influence, and that kind of seeps from these husks, oftentimes taking in part of what these dead gods once were. And even further out, you can even almost see on the opposite side of the wall, there seems to be a rope that dangles from the opposite side of the town.
Do I understand that Reapers are a threat to enclaves?
You would understand this, yes.
Okay. Well, is that the kind of thing that you like worship or follow or think is important? Yeah,
It wasn't that big. It was smaller. Like,
but that's what you worship.
It doesn't. That shadow doesn't look familiar though. It's too big. I don't think that's her. I don't think she got that big when I was gone. You know what? I'll have to get closer to feel this out. You know?
Well, maybe we can go ask you what happened to the citizens of Mathern.
What a silly little place. We should get there soon.
Do you want to check the last floor, or do you want to go back to our new friends?
Let's check the last floor. We're already up here.
All right, I like your adventuring spirit. Yes, sir. Let's go.
As you make your way to the fourth floor, this room seems comparatively boring to everything else you've seen before. It seems to be some kind of bedroom of sorts for people who would use this tower to keep a lookout. You see a bed and a dresser, and in the middle of the room seems to be a small little table, like a bedside table in the middle of the room. And on top of that, you see a freshly lit candle that kind of casts these long shadows across the room.
I'm gonna not say anything and just go and blow the candle out.
As you do so, you hear a small little giggle from behind you. A little laugh almost.
I hear a what? A laugh?
A laugh.
Does the candle go out?
It does go out.
Sounds like somebody got tickled. That was a funny coincidence. I turn around to see what's laughing.
There's nothing there.
Well, maybe I need to take less strong doses, man. I'm getting older. Can't be doing so much of this stuff, man. Doing visions and tellings is getting harsh.
You feel like something's following you.
Oh man.
What's wrong, Sison?
Maybe I took the wrong ones today. You see, I open my bag. There's strong traditions from my people, from my buddy Mike, who taught me, was my mentor. These different mushrooms, they help you see different things. They help you tell the future. They help you heal people. They help you see past kind of like the material plane that we have, that we're in, you know. But you know, you got to be careful with them. Because connecting to the divine and connecting to other worlds of existence and consciousness can be really challenging. That's why this isn't working as well as it would be.
Oh.
So either we're being followed right now, or I took the wrong dose today, yes sir, and we're about to have some fun times.
Oh. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Keep an eye out, because if there is something in here that means his arm, I don't want to get chomped on the way that you did, and I don't want you to get chomped on again, okay?
Getting chomped on isn't fun.
No.
But, you know, sometimes you just can't help it.
As y'all are talking, and you feel this weird presence now softed behind you.
Do I feel this too
How-
at all? Or is it all just in his head?
You're scared. You just feel
Me?
unnerved. Yeah, you're like you like normally this would be all fine, but there's like something fundamentally wrong.
Oh no, my
going on
anxiety's
right
acting up.
now. How are Ollie and Clubby Kate doing?
Well, what are you doing here?
Are you talking to me or to the shadow?
Yes.
I am here to make sure that everything is fine with Maythern.
Just Mather?
My business is my own.
Yeah? Man, I'm thirsty.
I take out a canteen and just drink. And drink. And drink. And drink.
So you accept the gift of life.
I accept water when I am thirsty. I accept sleep when I am given. I accept nothing when there is nothing. It seems that everyone else has a problem with letting go. And that's why I'm here, really. Is to make them realize it's closer than they know. Always.
What is closer?
Nothing is closer. The idea of what not existing. The idea of proximity to be close to something is closer to being gone than you realize. The realization that realization doesn't matter. So really why you're here. Do you think they're dead? It's been a long time.
What if you were shown something that changed everything?
Oh, I have been. You don't even know. I could show you.
We all have different stories.
Yes. And they all have one ending.
For us. But for something more?
There you go with more.
We might pass. We will pass. But to create something more, that is wonderful.
I have seen wonderful things. Built, cherished, crumble. Built again, cherished again, crumble again. Built again, And he does this for like a minute. I am old. You are young. You will see it. Again. And again. And that light. It will be mine. But for now, we should use it. While I'm still cognizant.
Yes.
What was your name again?
Cade.
Okay.
Collector Cade.
Okay. I will hold on to that as long as I can.
And hopefully I can show you something that changes nothing into everything.
That would be something.
At this point in time, you all hear a howl in the far distance. You feel the sun begin to set as this howl seems to like ring in your ear. And you can tell that for people upstairs at the very least, the howl seems to be emanating from this shadowy, fleshy beast as shadows start to get cast upon the city.
My legs won't move. I'm feeling fear.
Did you hear that?
We should not fear fear, for we are blessed.
I did. I don't know if it's connected to what's following us around in here.
Making me very nervous. It's very much you.
I'm like scanning the room to see like what's like following us.
Yeah, so
Where is it?
as you do so, you don't know. You know something's following you, but you don't know.
Is something following us outside? We keep looking around.
Sometimes old friends from distant lands like to pop up and say hi. Usually it's really good, but every once in a while the pranks can get a little too far. We should probably meet back up with the other ones.
If you want to. That would be a good idea to check up on them.
Yeah, we
Make sure
gotta
they did.
get to Mathern.
Yeah, we gotta get there. It's getting dark out. This is great time.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's Sai. I know it's following you.
What is
It's your shadow.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
You're a medicine person, right?
I mean, sometimes I try to help.
As you walk downstairs and as you kind of look at your own shadow, but you can't help but feel it smiling at you.
You know that that's happened before, but never here. It's usually when I'm at my other home.
Huh?
Oh, wait. Unless I am in my other home. Because they've started to look similar.
Is your home a third?
No. So, I'm from here, but I've kind of been in another place for a very long time. And I kind of consider that like a second home. Unless this is there and there is here.
You're from a third too?
No. I'm as far as the settlements go. Oh, wait, right. So Mathern. So we are here. So I'm from Silver Spine, but I have a second home in different different world.
Oh, that sounds nice.
It used to be. It's still nice, but not. It's same things happening there that's happening here.
Hmm.
And as we're down like on the third or second floor, I like point out the window. You see all that out there. You see how it's all dead earth and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine it all like green and with like dreams of
Like,
blue.
like the dirt is green?
Yeah, but it's not dirt. It's like and I take some stuff out of my bag and I druid craft blooming a small flower. Imagine the world covered in things like this.
There's no way.
It's been a
That's
long
silly.
time. And I take the flower, I pluck it from its stalk, and I just like, it's been a very long time, but maybe it'll be like that again. And I place it in Istra's hair.
Is it going to bite me?
Nah. It smells really nice, actually, and it looks good too.
Okay, if you say so.
I mean, if you don't want it, you can give it back.
No, it's mine.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, the world goes back to how it was. But you know what? If it doesn't, hey man, that's the cycle of life. That happens.
Well, how far back is how it was?
Oh, I forget. Somewhere between 2 weeks and 1,000 years.
There was green 2 weeks ago?
I can't remember, man.
Oh, okay.
Time's kind of weird for me, you know?
Not remembering things is hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be. Going on these spirit journeys and stuff. But you said you're from the Thurn, right?
Are we downstairs yet?
Yeah, we're making our way down. I don't know.
So as you kind of ask that question, you make it your way back to the battle floor.
Also, everyone else hears him asking that.
I don't know, are we?
Ollie, are you from the third?
Where's my third?
It's out there.
I'm from out there. It's called something else, though.
Oh. What's it called?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Where are you
Ollie, Sai, you both have really bad memory.
from? Yeah.
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 What about you, Mr. Collector? Do you have bad memory too?
No,
No?
I am from Tearfall.
What's that like? Do you cry a lot there?
No, not anymore.
Oh.
Neither does the fallen god.
Yeah. Dead
Oh!
things have trouble crying.
Oh! That's what I'm here for! I'm going to take a piece of the god. That's right.
Ooh.
What are you gonna do with it?
Well, it depends on what I get. You see, and he pulls out his hammer. This was the ear bone of a fallen god. I call it Malleus. Not very original. And then he pulls out a shield that's just been, like, conveniently located inside of a bag for whatever reason. Because magic. And he goes, and this was the kneecap of a titan. I call it patellar. He's like, and the reason why I believe I'm so old is because, well, like our friend here who likes to experiment with the plants, I like to ingest pieces of every site I go to. And it seems to have prolonged me. It allows me to see The truth.
What does ingest mean?
It means
What?
to eat
Oh,
or drink or snort or put it somewhere else.
where?
Sorry, Ollie, keep going.
Who? Who's Ollie?
You said that you eat parts of the gods sometimes.
Oh yeah. If I
And
get
you
lucky.
get to see the truth. What's the truth, man?
Fuck if I know.
That's another bad word.
Oh, we better watch our language around this, or I guess she's
No,
not.
it's just I hear a lot of adults say that to children. So I don't know. Is
Oh.
that bad?
To be a child? Oh, it's the worst. You
It
have no
is?
autonomy. You just have to do what you're told. Apparently, you get cursed at. Though they are delicious.
Oh my goodness, I meet all those criteria.
Huh. Well, that's terrible.
Oh. Well, the sun has gone down, and there's a big old monster in Methern. Do we go tonight? I like the dark, but I don't know if you guys do.
Moving in under the cover of night is fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh boy. How far
So
away is
just-
the entrance of the city from the tower?
I'd say 3 miles, 2-3 miles, about an hour away.
Are there okay. World question here. Is it a bad idea to travel at night?
From your experiences, doesn't really matter too much. Because what's out there is out there. And you're not sure. There's blood and bones in this tower. So do that with that information as well. And you did see a shadow beforehand as well creep around.
Okay.
So that's up to you. From your personal experience as a character, like your character experiences, you all would know that neither good or bad, but you can easily lose track of what direction you're going to. So it's not usually the best idea to do a long haul during the middle of the night unless you're encroaching on a enclave where you can see the lights and stuff like that.
But there are no lights.
No.
What do you guys
See,
think?
I think. Oh, I think we just reached 100 followers.
Yes! Yes!
Woo! Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes!
god.
Thank you to
I didn't want to interrupt.
Hongai T. I don't know how to say it. Hongai TKT. Thank you so much for the follow and pushing us to our goal.
Our 100th follower.
Oh my god. Sorry. But I just saw the goal hit and I was like, ha!
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I just had a vision from the other side. Apparently, quest accepted hit 100 followers.
I don't know what that means, but that's amazing.
It is pretty cool.
You could be a follower too.
We could all be followers here.
Even better, man. You could probably be a subscriber if you wanted to.
Oh man, if only there were a boon for that.
Now that we're at 100, man,
Mm-hmm.
there's a
If
little
only-
something that somebody could get, maybe.
If only there was a way to subscribe to a Twitch account if you already had a Amazon Prime account.
It's
For free.
true.
It's free. Means you could get one of these for free.
It's cool. So with that in mind, how would you like to proceed right now?
Okay, I, as still the player, want to stay in the tower overnight because I'm also enjoying our conversations. But I think Isser would want to go over into the city.
I think we should. I think here's what we can do, right? Y'all got, injured. So I think that if we take some time here tonight, can make us a nice little meal, something relaxed. We can get to know each other a little better, and then maybe make our way to Mathern tomorrow.
Ollie looks to your shield. Starts to caress it.
Yes. We could take things slow.
You hear a small little laugh come from somewhere in the room, but you can't tell where.
Sorry
Is
if
it
I
just
take
me, or
you.
everybody can hear it?
Yeah, do we hear this or no?
All of you do.
Out and play.
Okay.
I'm funnier than I thought.
She is with us.
Who?
Hello.
Do you want us to stay? You want us to go?
Does the giggle sound familiar?
No.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Vaguely familiar, but you feel the tone's a little bit different.
Gotcha.
You should go.
Okay.
Well, we don't
All
want
right,
to push
let's go.
on somebody's house if they don't want us here. So
Okay, come on. I'm like going towards the door. Like, come on, let's go.
You hear
All
that,
right.
Cade? She wants to go out with me.
Just eyeballing the shield.
Alright, sweetness, calm down. There's enough of me to go around.
If need be, we can light these torches.
oh, I got you here. And I just like take my hand on top and just like rub my fingers a little bit, and then fire. Druidcraft,
Oh,
turning the torches on.
We make our way.
You all begin to head towards Mathern then. And you hear one final howl in the rumble in the distance. And you feel this deep unsettlingness come over you. And the beast is howling. And that's it for session 1, I believe.
Yes.
Bravo.
freaking it.
yeah.
DM.
Sky, everybody.
Well done.
Thank you, Sky.
Hell yeah!
Oh my gosh. And again, thank you to Honkai KTKT. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the 100th follow.
Oh, we did it. We did it. And guess what that
Yeah.
means? That means Twitch giveaway for our followers. We're talking about a dice set. We're talking about with our subscribers. We're talking about giving away one of these. We're talking about a Kingdom Hearts Let's Play on Saturday.
Oh my
That's what we're
God!
doing.
I forgot
Yes,
about
that's
that
what
one.
That's what we're doing.
Yes!
And it's all of them. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Whoa! We did it. Cacao. That's what they still do, right?
Yeah, we still dab.
Yeah.
Just we see like 99, 98, 96, 94.
No.
Oh man.
GM, before we leave for the night,
Of course.
the time that we spent in the tower, would you count that as a short rest?
Goodness knows we talked a lot.
I'll be generous, yes.
GM,
Okay.
our time in the tower, we got to know each other pretty darn well. Did we level up? Thank you all so much for being here. What do we have to look forward to?
Next Sunday, part 2.
Next Sunday, part
Next
2
Sunday, part 2.
of the 3-part thing. So make sure you're here for all of them.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. and it's great being part of this community. So it's been such a wonderful experience. I know I had some previous fantastic experiences with Matt and a lot of these lovely people over the years, but it's really get back into it. And hopefully, if you haven't played D&D before and want to play D&D, grab a group together, go on Roll20. My first main moments playing D&D were on Roll20, so there is absolutely no harm or foul in doing so. You can still make some great campaigns and great memories just doing it online. So go look around, look at your local D&D communities. There's lots of great Reddit threads and Discord threads out there. So go ahead and play with each other.
And you can start your search in our Discord.
Because I mean that's one of the reasons to be in there is to find people like us to play D&D with.
Sky, we like to do a thing where we close out. Who wants to show them how it's done?
So, on the count of 3, we will be doing our signature bye. So Sky, why don't you count us to 3, and then you can you follow along.
Sounds great to me. Once again, thank you everyone, and thanks for showing up if you were able to watch some, and thanks for all the people watching on YouTube as well, and all your support. It's been really appreciated. I'm really happy to be here and be doing this again. So with that, 1, 2, 3.
Bye!
Bye! Bye!